Morning. We're in Athens. Welcome to Athens. We've decided there's no way we're cycling in this. We had a bit of a walk yesterday to see what it was going to be like, and it's just crazy. So we decided what we're going to do. We're going to walk into the centre and get the bus back. Originally we were going to get the bus into the centre and walk back, but we found out that, which we didn't know, you have to pre-buy a bus ticket here. So we're doing it the opposite way round, and it is just mental here. The footpaths are rubbish, roads are rubbish,
drivers are rubbish.
Drivers are rubbish. I must admit, I might criticise Christine, but she puts all these to shame. Everybody salvages everything, so it's quite a poor city. Anyway, it is what it is. You might notice that you get quite a few on motorcycles without crash helmets. It's a bit strange that we had to look that up to see if that was the law. Well, actually, the law does state that since 1992 it's compulsory to wear crash helmets, but a lot of people here don't wear them. There's a stigma attached to them, whether it's childlike, you don't really need one, I don't know, but they are trying to educate people to do it. They obviously don't prosecute if you're not wearing one, but and they ride like lunatics, some of them. But yeah, I should say it's about 50-50 on who wears a helmet and who doesn't. So they've got helmets, he's wearing one. Now I've said it, looks like they're all wearing helmets, but I'm sure I caught on film a couple earlier that weren't wearing them. It is a very poor place, you know, money-wise. There you can see one on the opposite side of the road, no helmet. But I suppose it is what it is. They make the best of what they've got. You might just be able to see the Acropolis in the background. That's one of our destinations today. Yeah, Dad. Nice old Singer Vogue. It's in good nick, isn't it? It's lovely. Look at that. The old-fashioned radio in it. How nice is that for a car? It's not such a nice place to live though. I wouldn't want to live here. But the car's nice. Okay, we're at the Roman Agora. This is the gates of Athena. So we're going to take a look around inside. It's our first port of call. This place is a later version. There's one next door, which is, yeah, it's called Ancient Agora. I think this was built around 10 BC. If I remember rightly, Julius Caesar wanted to have it built but never did, and I think Augustus built it. I don't know if it's built in his honour or he raised the funds to have this built. This is the Horologion of Andronicus, also known as the Tower of the Winds. I think when it got to the Byzantine period, the 13th, 14th century, they started to use it as a place of worship. I think that's to do with some of the frescoes inside, so we'll take a look. Inside the Tower of the Winds. Just make out on the wall at the back, the fresco there. A little bit of colour left in it. This is the what would have been the public toilets, latrines. Apparently there would have been like a roof over the top, but open in the middle. There's a couple of the toilets you can see there. They would have sat on there, and they worked on a simple process of running water. So the water would have run around there and then flushed off somewhere. So very simple. No privacy though. We're going to have a look inside this church. This is what they call Greek Orthodox.
Ευχαριστούμε πολύ τα πολιτιστικά σου.
This is the temple of Athena and Nike. And I thought Nike only made shoes and sports equipment. It's about 420 BC this was built, and is one of the most prominent places on this hill. One of the oldest buildings too. No, I know. Take a look up into the temple. Wow, it's quite fabulous. I must admit, it's very, very slippy. This bit's not so bad, but the steps before there are all marble. Anyway, I look back at the Temple of Athena and Nike, and that's the probably the most iconic building in Greece. One of the most iconic ones in the world, I think. That's the Acropolis. Scaffolding's modern now. Oh, we can only go up as far as here, we have to go back round. So we'll take a look at that. There's a Temple of Athena again down there. There we go. Fantastic. This is actually the Parthenon. It's a temple dedicated to Athena, Parthenos, the Virgin. It's built in the Doric order and made of white Pentelic marble. It's the most important building of the programme for the re-establishment of the Acropolis sanctuary after the sack of the Persians in 480 BC.
Look how the Parthenon is actually.
Man, I can understand why the scaffolding and everything is there. You know what I mean? The building is thousands of years old, so it's a miracle that it's actually still here. This is the old temple of Athena. So it seems that Athena seems to be the main objective, or the main person that they were worshipping up here. So that's quite spectacular, along with this, which the Acropolis, which also was a temple to Athena. I mean, it was a very, very domineering position over Greece. You could see why they actually built on here. I mean, you'd be able to see it for miles and miles.
I wonder if both the cab drivers have full. I wonder if it's
Just absolutely spectacular. So I think the front part of it is what they call the Parthenon, and then this bit's the Acropolis. Could be wrong on that, usually am. As you can see, It's quite a domineering position over the whole of Greece. I think tomorrow there's a hill over there in the background.
Tonight.
Chrissy says tonight, but I don't see it personally. Lycabettus Hill. So it gives you a great view back across to here.
Like, I don't know if the parliament that lives there, like, they're not really, I think they are based there. I guess the pillar is just like a bunch of, like, not kind of like, yeah, because they're just like up the road. Yeah, like, they just, like, unless they're just like connected with like really weak.
Esatto, qua sotto, guarda qua. Non pega vuol dire
Amazing. This is the Erection. On what was the mythical king of Athens. I'm going to get my wording wrong here now, but I think it was constructed just after the Peloponnesian War. And there's the actual entrance into it, as would have been. Very ornate decoration. It's amazing how they've just stood here for 2,000 years. We can't even build houses to stay up for 20 years.
Après, ouais, tu rentres dans des délires. Genre, ouais, y a pas de chiottes pour aller. C'est un concert sur le rocher, je crois. Ah là, il est bon.
This would have been a monument to Agrippa. This is the oldest house in Athens. There are storage jars used for storing grain and oil. I think it dates, it's like 18th century. The storage rooms, a storage area. Ground floor of one of these homes would be, or a mansion, the 18th century, called a Katai. Some form of what would have been drainage system. I think what would have been a chapel. And there's some of the original walls. The fountain. Don't know. So it was what would have been a mansion from the 18th century. I think that, although there's not much left of it, would have been an olive press. It's difficult to see or make out what it is. But this is what the building would have looked like. So you have to remember that it's not Roman times or anything. This would have been 18th century, so around the 1700s. And there's a picture depicting what it would have looked like around here, possibly around that time. This would have have a look at the what would have been the upper floor. I mean, it's obvious a lot of it's reconstructed, but still. Would have been a big house. The Turkish influence, because I think the Turks had Greece back in the early 1800s. Hence the Turkish influence.
Η αθηναϊκή κοινωνία, σύμφωνα με αιτικές καταγραφές αυτής της περίοδου, περιλαμβάνει 4 κοινωνικές τάξεις που διακρίνονται ως προς την κοινωνική τους θέση, τις ασχολίες τους και την οικονομική τους κατάσταση.
Oh, and that's what it would have looked like. You could tell these They're definitely all of a reconstruction, but there are aspects from the 18th century. I think we're at the top of Lycabettus Hill.
Der war ja nicht höher als der.
Da war auch kein Wald.
To be fair, we walked about half of it.
Digga, wie geil ist mit dem Diesel.
When you look at this, it's like that. I know. Well, we didn't get lost as hell because you can read that GPS. Thank God for maps, right? Huh? Well, thank God you can read them. Well, we've always been a little hyper around. Right, there's like Central Park. It reminds me of. But it does, like, yeah, in the middle of the city.
So strange. Huh.
This is cool. Anything crazy to buy? No. Me neither. They have water there too. I'll do un cafecito entonces.
When they come.
What a fantastic end to a fantastic day.